Chief Bill Schultz, BILLSCHULTZ. I want to begin by reassuring our community that there is absolutely no threat at this time, and we will be opening up the area, including traffic, as soon as possible. I also want to thank our law enforcement partners for assisting us today, to include the Fort Lauderdale Fire Rescue, the Fort Lauderdale area BSO from Port Everglades, as well as the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. I definitely also want to thank our heroic officers who rushed to the scene today in the face of imminent danger. At approximately 7:39 a.m. this morning, Fort Lauderdale Police was notified of a suspicious incident that occurred at this location. The caller reported that he had killed someone inside the hotel room. Multiple attempts were made to talk to the caller via telephone. Based on the nature of the call and the information that was provided, officers responded directly to the room where the caller was attempted again to make contact. At that time, the suspect was unable to make contact, so we entered the room. Shots were fired at the officers at that time. Our officers exchanged gunfire with the suspect, at which time the suspect barricaded himself in that same room. A SWAT call-out was initiated and entry was made. The suspect was discovered dead inside the room. As a result of the shooting and no one else that was located inside the room, the cause of death will now be determined as part of the FDLE investigation. Our agency is cooperating with FDLE's investigation fully. One Fort Lauderdale officer was struck by gunfire. He was immediately transported to Fort Lauderdale Fire Rescue to Broward Health with non-life-threatening injuries. Another officer suffered minor injuries from the incident, but he was not shot. He was treated on scene by fire rescue. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement is on scene and will be handling the investigation of this officer-involved shooting. 3 Fort Lauderdale police officers did exchange fire and use their weapons, and in response to this incident, and in accordance with our policy, all 3 will be placed on administrative leave pending the status of FDLE's investigation, as well as an internal affairs review of the incident. With that, I want to thank all of you today for coming out here and assisting us in getting this information out to our community. Thank you.